What is up everyone, my name is Ali, welcome to a brand new Modern Warfare 3 video, filling you guys in with all the latest news. Got lots to cover in this video, but first of all, the class I'm going to be using in this gameplay is on screen here. It's a really good class. If you want to try it out, then definitely do so. Let me know how you get on when you use it. So as I said, lots of things to cover in this video, including that one piece of Modern Warfare 3 DLC, the classified piece of DLC, which we weren't sure about. Collection 3 and 4 has been released and announced. I'm going to explain to you guys how much it costs, when it's going to be launched, and which maps are going to be put into Collection 3 and which are going to be put into Collection 4. And then finally some gun changes, some gun tuning that's been done to Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer to change the underused guns, or the not so good guns, to make them a little bit better and to be up to par with all the other guns within multiplayer. So before I go any further, I want to quickly announce the August and September DLC for all of the guys paying for Call of Duty Elite on Xbox. The August DLC is going to come out on the 7th, which is just next week, and that's going to include the Spec Op mission, Special Delivery, Light 'em Up, and the classified piece of DLC. And the September DLC, which is going to include the 3 multiplayer maps, Gulch, Boardwalk and Parish, is going to be coming out on Xbox 360 for all of the guys paying for Call of Duty Elite on September the 6th. If any of that last bit was confusing to you guys or didn't make any sense, then check out my last 2 videos and that will clear everything up for you guys. But moving on to Collection 3 and 4, which are basically the map packs for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which groups together all the pieces of DLC and makes it available for people to download that haven't got Call of Duty Elite. So Collection 3 is going to be called Chaos Pack, and it's going to include Vertigo, Arctic Recon, Light 'em Up, Special Delivery, and the face-off maps Vortex, U-Turn and Intersections. That's a very much special op heavy map pack there, and it's also going to include a new piece of classified DLC, which I'll get into a minute as well, and that's going to be coming out on Xbox Live on the 9th of August for 1,200 Microsoft points. It'll be coming to the guys on PS3 the following month, and then Collection 4, which will be the final bundle of DLC from Modern Warfare 3 before Black Ops 2 comes out, will be called Final Assault, and this will be based around multiplayer. It'll include Gulch, Boardwalk, Offshore, Decommission and Parish, and this will be coming out on September the 6th for all of the guys on Xbox Live, and will again cost 1,200 Microsoft points. So that was a lot of information. Hopefully it didn't bore you too much. I just knew that I had to explain this to you guys, because the only other way of getting this information to you guys is actually going on a blog or going on the internet and reading it somewhere, and that can be tedious and boring. So hopefully this cleared up all of the DLC for Modern Warfare 3 for you guys, and you're now fully up to date, apart from one thing, and that's the classified piece of DLC. So it's been announced that the new piece of DLC isn't a new game mode for multiplayer, it isn't a new part of the single player campaign, it's actually a brand new mode in itself, and it's called Spec Ops Chaos Mode, and it's very similar to the Spec Ops mode we already know and can play already, except it's a timed mode and it's slightly different. It's only going to be playable on 4 multiplayer maps: Resistance, Village, Underground and Dome. So clearly they think that these maps are best suited for this chaos mode, and what it is a mode where you're fighting against waves of enemies, except the map's going to be covered in power-ups which you can go around and pick up, and it's going to be a time-based system. So rather than normal Spec Ops mode, which I'm sure you've seen me played, where you can just go on forever as long as you're still alive and you're still outlasting the waves, there's going to be a timer, and you need to try and get as many points, you need to try and kill as many enemies, pick up as many power-ups as possible within the given time that they allow you. Infinity Ward haven't announced whether or not they'll be expanding Chaos Mode so it's available to play on all the other multiplayer maps as well, but I wouldn't be surprised if in the near future they may add a few more multiplayer maps so it became available to play on different maps as well. And to make it even more interesting, this will be available to me because I'm on Xbox and I'm paying for Call of Duty Elite Premium just next week on August the 7th, so I'll be bringing you guys gameplay of this brand new game mode straight away on that day, so you can check it out for the very first time, because at the moment there isn't any gameplay or any images of this brand new game mode, so look forward to that. And a lot of you guys are probably wondering why the classified DLC isn't extended campaign gameplay, isn't any additional guns for multiplayer, isn't additional camos for the guns perhaps. I'll be covering that probably in a different video very soon, so look forward to that. I want to clear that up and make sure you guys are fully aware of why that hasn't been the case for the classified piece of DLC. But that's all the pieces of DLC, and the final bit of information for you guys is how some of the multiplayer guns have been changed and improved to match up to the other multiplayer guns to make it as balanced as possible. Here's a list of which guns have been changed. The 3 assault rifles that have been changed are the FAD, which has been increased in damage and range, the M16, which has also been increased in damage and in fire rate, the AK-47 has been reduced in its kick, And for the SMGs, the UMP45 has been increased in damage, the MP5 has been increased in fire rate, and the MP9 has been reduced with kick. So all the update for these guns will have happened in the background of multiplayer Modern Warfare 3. You wouldn't have even realised it. As soon as you turned on your PS3 or Xbox, the update will have gone live the first time you've connected to multiplayer within the last week or so. These updates are already available online. What I would love to know is which multiplayer gun you're almost happy has had an improvement to. So either the FAD, M16, AK-47, UMP, MP5 or MP9. Let me know in the comment section and I'll read through them and see what you guys are saying. I've had a go with these new guns, and the MP5 I definitely noticed had an improvement. I'm really happy about that. I'm using that a bit more in free-fall with the silencer. The AK-47 I already thought was a good gun, to be honest, so I guess that's even better now, which is really good. The M16 I still don't like very much at all, so I'm staying away from that gun even with the improvement. But again, I'll be reading through the comments and seeing what you guys are saying. If you want to read any of the details which I've talked about in this video, there'll be a few links in the description so you can do so. The final score is 34-3 with the P90, a B setup. If you saw it at the beginning there, definitely give it a go. And on screen here you can check out a few new videos. One of them's going to be talking about the new Spec Op missions. If you haven't seen that already, then definitely check it out. And also another one talking about Black Ops 2 and the multiplayer experience, which is going to be playable at a GameStop Expo this month, so very, very soon. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out as well. If you guys have enjoyed this video, spend a second clicking the like button. I always really appreciate it and thank everyone that does so thank you very much for that. And if you're brand new to my channel, feel free to subscribe. I hope you guys have been informed and have enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.